Today we will see some solving problems on the basis of the ideal gas equation and gas laws. Okay, see the first one. That is, a balloon blown up at 5 degrees Celsius has a volume of 480 ml. At this stage, the balloon is distended to 7 by 8 of its maximum stretching capacity. At this stretching 7 by 8, the volume of balloon is 480 ml. What he asked, calculate at which temperature the balloon will burst. First, calculate the maximum volume of a balloon. Okay. See, at 480 ml volume, the stretching of a balloon is a 7 by 8. Then x ml of balloon means that is a x into 7 by 8 equal to 480 ml. Then calculate the x. Here x is the maximum volume of a balloon. Okay, that is a x is a 540.7 ml. Okay, if the balloon, we will blow the balloon more than 548.7 ml. If the volume of a balloon crosses this amount, what happens? Balloon will burst. Okay, so see the next one, that is calculate at which temperature the balloon will burst. The balloon will burst. At which temperature the balloon is a 480 ml? At 5 degrees Celsius, it is a 480 ml. If a volume of balloon crosses a 548.7 ml, balloon will burst. So take this one is a P2. Calculate the T2. Volume at 5 degrees is 480 ml. And the temperature is a 5 degrees Celsius means 278 Kelvin. V2 is a 548.7 ml. Then what is a T2? According to the Charles law, all of you know V1 by T1 equal to V2 by T2. Here I want a T2. So T2 equal to V2 into T1 by V1. Substitute the values 548.7 ml into T1 is 278 Kelvin divided by 480 ml. ml will be cancelled. We will get 317.7 Kelvin, means that equal to 44.7 degree Celsius. So if the temperature crosses 44.7 degrees Celsius or reaches 44.7 degrees Celsius, the balloon will burst. Okay. Here in a question he give at 5 degrees Celsius volume of a balloon is a 480 ml. At that the stretching capacity of a balloon is a 7 by 8. By using that we are calculating a maximum stretching capacity of the balloon. If the volume of a balloon crosses 480.7 ml, what happens? The balloon will burst. So initial volume is we are taking a 480 ml and temperature 278 5 degrees Celsius means, and V2 is a 548.7 ml. Then what is a T2? According to the Charles law, all of you know the relation between volume and temperature. V1 by T1 equal to V2 by T2. Okay. Substituting all the values, we will get the temperature 317.7 Kelvin in Celsius, 44.7 degree Celsius. If the temperature is going to or reaches to 44.7 degrees Celsius, or it crosses a 44.7 degrees Celsius, what happens? The balloon will burst. See the second one, 20 ml of hydrogen measured at 15 degrees Celsius, heated to 35 degrees Celsius. What is a new volume at same pressure. Pressure is a constant. The initial volume of hydrogen is 20 ml. At that point, the temperature is 15 degree Celsius. Means that is at 288 Kelvin. And what happened now? The temperature is increased from 15 degree Celsius to 35 degree Celsius. That means it is a 308 Kelvin. Then what is a volume? What is the new volume of hydrogen? Here also take a relation between volume and temperature according to the Charles law. So V2 by V1 by T1 equal to V2 by T2. Add on a formula for V2. V2 equal to V1 by T1 into T2. Substitute the values. V1 is a 20 ml and T1 is a 288 Kelvin into T2 is 308 Kelvin. Kelvin will cancel. Here the V1 is a V2 is a 21.38 ml. Okay, 20 ml of hydrogen measured at 15 degrees Celsius is heated to 35 degrees Celsius. What is the new volume at same pressure? Okay, at 15 degrees Celsius the volume is 20 ml. At 35 degrees Celsius, what is the volume of hydrogen? The volume, take a Charles law, relation between a volume and temperature. According to the Charles law, relation between volume and temperature is V1 by T1 equal to V2 by T2. Add on a formula for V2 and substitute all values. After calculating, we will get the volume is 21.38 ml. That means at 35 degrees Celsius, the volume of hydrogen is 21.38 ml. See the third one. Flask having a volume of 250 ml and containing air is heated to 100 degrees Celsius. That means flask is filled with air and the volume is 250 ml. Okay, to seal. Then the flask is cooled to 25 degrees Celsius, immersed in water and opened. What volume of water will be drawn back into the flask, assuming the pressure remaining constant? This is also according to Charles law. Assuming the pressure constant. Here the flask is taken. The volume of flask is 250 ml. It is heated and sealed at which temperature? 100 degree Celsius. Means in Kelvin 373 Kelvin. After that, what happened? It will be cooled into cooled up to 25 degrees Celsius, taking in a water. So the temperature T2 is 25 degrees Celsius, means 298 Kelvin. Then calculate here at T2 temperature what is the volume of the water is there. See here, according to the Charles law, V1 by T1 equal to V2 by T2. So then V2 equal to V1 by T1 into T2. That equal to V1 is 250 and T1 is 373 into 298 Kelvin. Kelvin will cancel. The V2 will get 199 ml. 199 ml. That means this is a V2. What happened here? Then the flask is cooled to 25 degrees Celsius, immersed in water and opened. What volume of water will be drawn back into the flask? Okay, after immersing in a water bath, what happened? The volume of volume of water is drawn back into, that means going into a water bath. So here the volume of water drawn back into flask is, that is equal to V1 minus V2. Initially volume is a 250. V2 it is a 199. So the volume of water is drawn back is a 51 ml. 51 ml. Okay, after keeping in a water bath, 51 ml of water is drawn back into a flask. Cleaner contains, the drainage contains small bits of aluminium which react with caustic soda to form hydrogen. What volume of hydrogen at 20 degrees Celsius and 1 bar will be released when 0.15 grams of aluminium reacts? First, here the drainage contain a trace of aluminium. It is reacted with a caustic soda NaOH, and the drain water means H2O is there. If aluminium reacting with a caustic soda, what happen? Sodium aluminate is formed, NaAlO2, and hydrogen gas is released. See here, 2 moles of aluminium react and form 2 moles of sodium aluminate, and see here the hydrogen is 2 moles. Take a 2 NaOH, and option is a 2 2s are 4, but a 2 means a 2H2O. Here 3H2. That means 2 moles of aluminium react with caustic soda and form 3 moles of H2. 3 moles of H2. Here the weight of aluminium is 2 into 27, that is a 54 grams. 54 grams of aluminium form 3 moles of H2. 3 moles of H2. Here what he said, what volume of hydrogen at 20 degrees Celsius and 1 bar will be released when 0.15 gram of aluminium reacts? 54 grams, 3 moles, then 0.15 grams of aluminium produce how much moles of H2? That is 0.15 into 3 by 54 moles. Okay, here we will get the number of moles of hydrogen released. Here this is the number of moles of hydrogen, that is N equal to 0.15 into 3 by 54 moles. The pressure of the gas is 1 bar and the temperature is 20 degrees Celsius, means 293 Kelvin. 293 Kelvin. And what I asked, what is the volume of the hydrogen? What is the volume of the hydrogen? And R value is equal to 0.083 bar liter Kelvin inverse and mole inverse. Okay, write down a formula, ideal gas equation, that is a PV equal to nRT. PV equal to nRT. Write down a formula for volume. Volume equal to nRT by pressure. That equal to N is a 0.15 into 3 by 54 into the pressure. The R is a 0.083 divided into temperature is 293 Kelvin divided by the pressure is a 1 bar. Finally, we will get the 0.02028 liter. Converting into ml, that equal to 20.28 ml. Okay, this much volume of hydrogen is released when 0.18 grams of aluminium is reacting with a caustic soda. Okay, See, the drying water container, that means the drying cleaner, Drynex container aluminum. It react with if we drawn into a drying water, it react with a caustic soda and to release the hydrogen. What is the reaction? Aluminium plus NaOH gives, H2O gives sodium aluminate plus hydrogen. Here 54 grams of aluminium release 3 moles of hydrogen. Then in the question he gave us 0.15 grams of aluminium. It produces a number of moles of hydrogen is 0.15 into 3 by 54. Here we know the number of moles of hydrogen and temperature. What is the temperature condition and R value and also pressure. Take an ideal gas and write down a formula for volume and substitute all the values. You will get the volume. The volume of hydrogen is 0.02028 liter. That means the volume is 20.28 ml. So, a sample of gas occupies a volume of 320 ml at STP. Calculate its volume at 66 degrees Celsius and 0.825 atmospheric pressure. Okay. Some gas sample is taken. It has a volume 320 ml at STP conditions. Calculate its volume at 66 degrees Celsius temperature and 0.825 atmospheric pressure. See here, take the gas sample having a volume, that is the initial volume 320 ml V1. STP conditions means the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius means 273 Kelvin and pressure is 1 atmosphere according to the STP. And then next one he gave a volume at temperature is 66 degree Celsius means that is 339 Kelvin and the pressure is 0.825 atmosphere. Okay, here V1, T1, P1 we know and P2, T2 we know. Calculate V2. According to the ideal gas equation, P1 V1 by T1 equal to P2 V2 by T2. So write down a formula for V2. V2 equal to P1 V1 by T1 into T2 by P2. So that equal to P1 is a 1 atmosphere and V1 is a 320 ml divided by T1 is 273 into T2 is 339 divided by 0. Pressure is P2 is a 0.825 atmosphere. Here the finally calculating this, we will get the volume is a 482.5 ml. Okay, if temperature, see here STP means 0 degrees Celsius and here temperature 66 degrees Celsius. What happens? Temperature increases, volume also increases. Okay, calculate the weight of methane in a 9 liter cylinder at 16 atmospheric pressure and 27 degrees Celsius temperature. According to the question, all of you know the volume of a cylinder is 9 liter and the pressure is 16 atmosphere and temperature is 27 degrees Celsius means 300 Kelvin and R value 0.08 liter atmosphere Kelvin inverse mole inverse. So by using this, write down the ideal gas equation PV equal to nRT. Calculate the number of moles. N equal to PV by RT. According to this, you will get the number of moles. After, take a number of moles formula and calculate the weight of the methane. So first see the number of moles equal to pressure is 16 atmosphere and volume is 9 liter divided by R is 0.08 liter atmosphere Kelvin inverse mole inverse into the temperature is 300 Kelvin. Kelvin was cancelled. Atmosphere cancelled. Liter cancelled. The number of moles we will get 6 moles. Number of moles are 6 moles. All of you know number of moles equal to weight by gram molecular weight. Here calculate as the weight of a methane. So weight equal to number of moles into gram molecular weight. According to the ideal gas equation, we will get the number of moles are 6 moles and the molecular weight is methane has a formula CH4, means the molecular weight is 16 grams. So substitute the number of moles and molecular weight, that N is equal weight equal to 6 into 16, that is 96 grams. So the weight of a methane in the cylinder is 96 grams. 96 grams. Okay. According to the given information, first we are calculating a number of moles. After taking a number of moles, calculated the weight of methane present in cylinder.